Hello everyone, this is Ep121 and welcome to episode 121 of Modern Skyblock 3, where I am duping all the things. So last episode we wrapped up, we were duping Chaos Shards, and it occurred to me, why dupe an item that's worth 1,000,000 EMC when we can dupe an item that's worth 10 million EMC? I just feel like that's a pretty smart way to go, right? Like, that sounds pretty cool to me. So I think what we're going to do is let that continue to happen as a nice way to get lots and lots of EMC. So I should be able to drop this in here, whose stack is about 482 million EMC. And then that will presumably start filling this guy up. Nice. Whose capacity is 16 billion EMC, by the way. So, while a lot of EMC, not, you know, a stupid amount. Now, we definitely had a lot of comments in the last episode or two, like, why not just dupe the Chaos doohickeys that you need a lot of? I mean, I guess I could. I was having fun, like, automating the Chaos Shards and, like, getting them to the point where you'd have, like, you know, lots of chaotic cores. So I was just having a good time doing that. So calculating. Available to craft. So we need more gold. And we definitely need more draconium. That's for sure. Gold and draconium. And we're missing some awakened draconium. So we might wind up needing to dupe some stuff and things. So we'll have to see about that. We might have to wind up duping, because we have some awakened draconium available here, but we might definitely need to have to dupe. We definitely might need to. For sure though, let's look at getting more gold. Does that sound fair? How are you up here? Plenty of that stuff going on with that stuff. I could definitely take a couple of these and get, you know, this going and this going to help speed things along. Now I'm just curious, because I've never actually tested this yet, but if I wanted to get gold alchemical ore dust cooking here. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Expected from remaining input. 16,600. Is that how much gold I'm gonna get? That is hilarious. Now what if I did this? Whew, that is annoying though. Isn't that annoying? We need a sound muffler stat. Because that is hilarious but annoying. Oh my goodness, that is really hilariously annoying. Sorry. Sorry, whoever might be headphone users. Ding. Alright, so if we got a dark matter pedestal and we got a watch, right? And I'm thinking, like, basically we just need to pop it right around here-ish. That is cool. So what if we checked our gold status right now? That is hilarious. Oh, I love this mod pack sometimes. I mean, look at that. It's comedy. So what gummed up here? Did we run out of this stuff? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. So we're totally going to need to handle that, right? Not the end of the world, right? Totally doable. But that is funny. That is funny. All right. I wondered if I should just... Wow, that is cool, though. I guess you're just doing your best, huh? Oh, we are out of that alchemical dust stuff. Wow, that happened quickly, didn't it? Cool. We should have more of that. Quartz alchemical. Oh, look, and there's even more of this stuff in here, too. How do we make this stuff? 6 alchemical coal, a dark and light matter. Dark. What if we just searched for matter? Right? I want to make sure I have a lot of this. Alchemical coal, which we're going to need definitely more of this stuff. So that is coal and 3 gunpowder. So you guys do your thing. Did you what now? Do what now? Why is that doing it now? Cool. You know, I'm just going to put this all in here because, yeah. So I just think it would be fun. We might need to re-automate this. Get me a servo. Get me a better servo. And get me some item ducks, please. Because clearly something funny happened with these guys. We're going to see if this is the correct way to automate this now, or if sidedness changed on this block. So, there's your alchemical coal, of which we will need 24, right? 6 times 4 is 24, yep. And then we need, if I'm going to make 4 sets of this, right, then we will need 8 emeralds and 24 alchemical diamonds. Do you know how to make these? It is diamond and redstone. Okay, I was gonna say there's no chance that we're like low on that. 8, 16, 24. Seems like a reasonable enough number. All right, so let's test this extractor. You're extracting the quartz? Well, that's a funny thing. That's a really funny thing. So then, just out of curiosity, if I put this in here, also extracting. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, but anyway, we need 24 of you, right? And then emeralds, I said we needed 8 of. Cool. All right, so let's turn you off for a minute. Well, that'll do, won't it? Plenty of quartz now, ain't it? Sweet. So I'm going to make sure to keep a stack in there. And now we have plenty of quartz stuff here to keep everybody happy. Wow, you, sir, are burning through that dumping just like super fast. What is up with that? Are you really just running that quickly through? I'm confused. Why? What? Okay, hello. Why is it just using quartz dust even when it really shouldn't be using quartz dust? That's weird. I wonder if that's a bug in Sky Resources, because that absolutely should not really be happening. That's weird, right? I wonder if it's related to the tick acceleration going on. I wonder if that has something to do with it. It does actually seem to be bothering it. It doesn't like being tick accelerated. I would, though, no, this is happening, right? And he's not being tick accelerated, right? So I don't know if that is actually... Why would you be doing that and this one not now? Super weird. Oh yeah, look at that. It keeps... Definitely strange, right? So that's what I would expect it to do, not this bit. Weird. I don't know. I'll have to play with it a little bit to see, like, you know, what comes of things. But for now, at least, We should get lots of gold, which is, you know, ultimately what I do want to see. Very weird. All right. Let's come back in a minute when I get more gold and more draconium, because that's what we need a lot of at the moment. So I'll be right back. I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I think this stuff might have been going into these things, the crucibles. Now, why are you inserting alchemical? Oh, because the sidedness of the fusion table must have changed in whatever pack update we did. Aha. So I bet, yes, look, there it all is. Yep, there's where it's all going. I figured out where it's all going, guys. Definitely wonky. The sidedness from which you can extract the alchemical... Okay, cool, we have to fix that. We need to do servos with a whitelist. Figured out the weirdness. Huzzah. Huzzah. Weirdness figured out. Cool. Just make a bunch of that for me, would you guys? Thanks. All right. So there is definitely your problem. How are you even functioning right now? I don't know where you're getting... Oh, I see. You're getting it from there. Neat. Okay, cool. So what we'll need to do is put some stuff away. Let me fix this off camera because this is going to be a giant mess, and we will be right back. All right, I think this fixes our problem. I think. So if I were to put... Just get a few of these going. Right, in theory, you should not be stealing Quartus. You should not be stealing this, but you should be stealing that. Cool. Perfect. All right, did you get gummed up with somebody's glass? You did. So let's just test this. You and you are cool, and you're producing that, and that's the only thing allowed to go in there. Perfect. So you're doing that, so that, and that's cool. Just to clear that out. And that should be good. All right, now everybody's happy again. I was gonna say that was a shocking amount of Certus Quartz being wasted, or Certus alchemical dust stuff. So you should be cool. What I'm gonna do is set you to not random. I wanted round robin. Yes, there you go. So take turns deciding where to insert stuff. Thank you. And you should be pulling out stacks at a time, presumably, yes. Yeah, stacks at a time, so you're just pulling the whole shebang out. Okay, that's cool. So you finished up that, which means that we got a ton of gold out of that situation. That is funny. Nice. All right, cool. And then we can throw one of these dudes in. So how much do we get per this? So we get about... I'm going to want 4 stacks. Cool. I like that. It's kind of ridiculous, and I love it. It's really kind of funny to watch. All right, so we'll be back in a few minutes here, and I'm going to kick off. Will I dupe the Chaotic? Probably. That's probably what I'll wind up doing, is duping some of the Chaotics. And then we can get ourselves back on track. Cool. So clearly for this thing, I'm just, you know, automated the circuit production thing. I just threw a bunch of gravel in there. I don't know how you got a damaged circuit into you, but yeah, that's going away. And we should be cool. All right, so I'll be back in about a minute or two once I finish cleaning up this big old mess. Oh, guys, guess what? I cannot put chaotic cores in here. Wah, wah, wah. Wonder if I can put awakened cores in there, though. Can I have some of these, please? That would be super appreciated. can I get these in here? See, everybody yelling at me not to just put chaotic cores in here. They don't even fit. Luckily, the awakens do, though. So that'll help, right? If we dupe our awakened cores, then that'll just cut back on the amount of crafting we need to do, especially as it relates to awakened draconium cores, right? So that should help with life a little bit. Cool. So I'll be back in a minute when that's done. I forget how many awakened cores I need, but it's a healthy amount, right? So, all right, now we're making progress on this bad boy. That's what's up. All right, so we've got some chaotic cores coming in. They can't be duped directly, but the awakens can. And considering that's like, you know, a big majority of the cost of the resource, right? The chaotic, it's the awakened cores, and then obviously the draconium blocks, which I should maybe just make one of real quick, just so we can dupe that as well if we need. All right, so I'm gonna make the chaotic cores we need, and then we'll be back when it's time to upgrade all these bad boys. All right, I think we're getting close to having everything we need here, right? So let's give it a shot, shall we? Chaos core. If I want 16 more of you, you need to craft what? 11 awakened cores, no big deal. It's close enough, right? I would say so. So do the thing. And then we've got all the crafting happening. Nice. Sweet. All right, so we should now be ready to upgrade these 16 awakened crafters into the 16 chaotic crafters that we need in order to complete our next quest. Does that sound cool? I think so. We just need our, you know, chaos dudes to be done here. So let's refresh our memory. So we need also 32 nether stars, 16 eggs, and 16 chaos shards, right? So can we get 16 eggs? I believe they have an EMC value, so I should be able to craft them with EMC. Cool. Stars, we'll need 32. Also cool. And yeah, that's about it, right? Yeah, the 32 of these, those, the stars, the eggs, and the chaos shards. Works for me. So we're waiting for 2 more of these bad boys, which it looks like it's in the process of making the wyvern cores for it at the moment. Nice. This is also a test of, like, you know, chain crafting with this stuff. It should be cool. It shouldn't be a big deal. So. I think it's the last chaotic core that we're working on here. It's making the last awakened for it, and then there we go. Sweet. All right, so with that taken care of, now what we're basically going to want to do is manually populate these things. So it's 1, 1. I need actually a stack of nether stars, don't I? Because I need 4. So give me 32 more of these bad boys. EMC for the win, right? We have 1.5 billion EMC. I think we're doing okay. Right, so now we've got that. So let's test upgrading this bad boy, right? 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Perfect. And that will get us our chaotic injector. So I can probably do a few of these at a time, right? I can do 4 at a time. So 1, 1, 1, 2. I can probably actually do. Right. 1, 1. 1, 2. Perfect. All right. So let's come back in a minute when I do the rest. All right, this should be the last of the chaotics. Nice. So you, and you all set to single item mode, right? Everybody single item mode. Checking in the bottom right corner there that they all say single item. Perfect. All right, that should be good. So now we can check a old quest book because it's time. Oh, I didn't actually put 12 of them in my inventory at any time, did I? Hooray! I know. I just didn't all at once, but okay. And let's also make sure that these guys are behaving. We have to check our power connectors. That's one thing I forgot to validate. Sometimes it remembers and sometimes it doesn't. See, like I just broke all these, but the ones that I broke a minute ago, it like forgot. So I don't know if it was like a periodic check that it does, but every now and then, like it forgets and it remembers. So you guys might be, single item mode needs to be activated again on all these guys. So you're all active, but these guys all probably need to be changed to single item mode. Perfect. All right, now we're up and running. Cool. So with that taken care of, we need a Draconic reactor core, 4 stabilizers, right? So reactor, and a flux gate. Okay. So Draconic reactor. So we're going to need a core, which is a shard. Doesn't look so bad, right? 3 draconium, 2 awakened, 2 awakened. Right? So let's just get like 10 of these. So some of you, some of you, some of you, some of you, right? So one of these goes in here. Right? 2, 2, and 3. So there's your first. Okay, so the second thing we need is reactor stabilizers, of which we'll need 4. All right, so just made 4 awakened cores so that we can make the reactor stabilizer frames. Come on, buddy. Detect that they're there. 4 reactor stabilizer. Oh, frames. Ah, okay, right. And then those are used to make the reactor stabilizers, for which we need a lot of things and a lot of RF. So we're going to need 4 of these, which means more awakens. Was I duping awakens? I hope I was. If not, we've got some duping to do. So I'll just make 4 more real quick. Or 1 more, doesn't really matter. Thank you. That should be a quick process, right? Boom, boom, boom. And I'll dupe some more awakens, and then we'll get ready to make the frames. Cool. So back in a minute after I dupe more awakened cores. All right, so next up we need 1, 2, 2 more diamonds. I should really handle my diamond situation a little bit better. So 8 of these plus, we're still cooking up more wyverns. 8 of these, right? So we need like 2 more at least cooked. It's good enough. Yields the 4 of these that we're gonna need. Cool. So then we need 4 of these, 4 of these. Available 32, beautiful. Why don't you want to make one of these, Chief? Oh, I know. I bet you're confused by awakened. Yeah, you are. That's another tricky thing. It gets confused with the amount of stuff we have when we have a storage bus attached to the compacting drawer, which all of a sudden seems to have broken its rendering on what we really have. I don't know. But what we need to do is probably just dupe a bunch more awakened blocks. So let's do that. Man, we need a lot of resources for this. Like, no joke, a lot of resources. All right, so we've got the 4 reactor stabilizers. We've got 4 focus rings. We've got 4 chaotic cores, so that's good. We've got 4 stabilizer frames. Now we just need 16 awakened draconium, 16 cores, and 16 draconic energy cores. Hey. So 16 of you. Available, everything's available. Nice. And I think I was duping more of these things over. Oh, no, I was duping these. Yeah, let's take you 8 and do that. We'll make more of them. Huzzah! All the awakened! All of it. It's hilarious. It's the best. But yeah, we're cool. So with that all cooking, draconic energy cores are showing up. Crafting. I assume that's one of you bad boys? Oh yeah, you might be one of these crafts. I have to whitelist. Because remember, we changed stuff up. So how do you make these things? Not this one. This. So this goes in the middle, and then we need blocks of redstone times 5, awakened times 4. So let's add these to the whitelists. So you can go in there, right? Which means that you will now be happy. And then we just need 5 redstones and 4 awakened draconiums, which I'm surprised we didn't have any of yet. But let's do like the 4 awakened here. So you, and you, and then we need 5 redstones. So what we'll do is you, oh that's right, don't do that. 3, 4, 5. Are we cool now, buddies? Oh, that's right, we need to put our... Psst. Oh, you went in there, huh? Yeah, you're a nuisance. We should be cool now. Beautiful. Everybody's good? I think now we should be cool. Except for that happening every now and then, but I can probably fix that. There you go. It's probably just because I did it out of order maybe, but we'll find out pretty soon. One more set. Oh no, a few more sets actually. Let's see what happens if I keep this in my inventory here. Because it should only ever get one at a time. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then eventually we'll get to a point where we're short. Maybe you, and you. And now we're cool. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so then we get 16 of these guys, right? And then we need 16 awakened cores, which we should maybe have over here from duping. Yes, we do. And then 32 awakened draconium ingots. And I'm gonna put these away. Cool. So you're gonna go in the center here. Is that correct? 2, 2. Oh, and then the chaotic core, which needs to go here. Nice. All right. Cool. I love how fast this thing crafts too, by the way, because I don't think... Yeah, it's 704 million RF that we're transferring at that rate of speed, which is pretty shenanigans if you think about it. Cool. All right, so now we've got the 4 of these things that we need, which should be detected. Reactor energy inductor and flux gate. Now what I'm gonna do... Is there like an on-demand backup I can run? I thought there was an on-demand backup going on here. I think I should just back up the server real quick. And the reason I'm doing this, just to make sure we have a good backup going. Did you finish backing up? Hopefully. Because I'm about to complete a quest for the first time since updating the pack, and I don't know if it's going to break the quest book or not. Because I didn't update the quest book, because I was afraid to. Reactor energy inductor and flux gate. Reactor energy injector. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 iron, 4 draconium. 2 iron. Injector. We need an awakened core, and I need 4 of you. Cool. Okay. We should have a ton of those over here. Okay, so you go in the center. I think I'm done with you guys for now. Nice. So there's your energy injector, and then we just need the flux gate. Okay, so that would be you. That would be flux gate, one of you. And then we just need the blue guy. Nice. Ding ding! Quest complete. So does that mean that we've unlocked Overpowered? I believe it does. Nice. Look at that. Boom! That is cool. Quest complete, Overpowered. So does that mean that we have now unlocked the Avaricia chapter? I believe it does. It does. Booyah. That is cool. All right, now I know what many of you are probably thinking. Dyer, are you gonna set up the reactor core? The answer is nope. And let me tell you why. Because that thing is so explodey, and I want no part of it. Not to mention, we have a tier 7 orb, which is happily full. Because we are literally producing, for free, we're using water. If you think about it legitimately, we're using water to produce hydrogen and oxygen, which is allowing me to produce 1.2 billion RF a tick. Okay? Well, actually, that's what's stored in there. We're producing around 50,000 RF a tick, or 50 million RF a tick, right? Yeah, 50 million RF a tick. But still, the point stands. We're good on power right now, right? We have 2.13 trillion RF. I don't think I'm going to make the thing that has a very strong likelihood of completely decimating my base, right? So yeah, we'll pass on that for now. and probably never do it ever. Okay, maybe for the end of the series, we'll see. I don't know. No promises. So anyway, we've unlocked the Avarecia chapter, which means we have one more chapter left in Modern Skyblock, which we'll see what's involved. But for now, it's Double20 signing off time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time, figure out what kind of crazy shenanigans are available to us in Avarecia. Clearly, we have some creative level stuff that we're going to be able to make. So let's see. For now, take it easy.